While Elon Musk was busy designing a polygon on wheels, the US Postal Service was quietly building its own, oddly revolutionary vehicle. A new mail truck that looks like a duck had a love child with a platypus. But unlike Tesla's Cybertruck, this visual abomination, as Car and Driver magazine called it, is a win for all road users, not just the people in the truck. Initial reactions to the so-called next-generation delivery vehicle were mostly negative, angry, and confused. A postal union representative called it the goofiest thing in the world. People on Twitter said it was the physical manifestation of government dysfunction, and a columnist's critique was even more specific, writing, "It looks like a robot beluga whale built by the East German government." But people pretty quickly caught on to what the next-gen mail truck was doing, brutally prioritizing function over form, with virtually no regard for aesthetics. Most importantly, people who actually drive the mail truck, the USPS employees, fell in love with it immediately. The old boxy 1980s trucks were incredibly cramped, packages were hard to reach and impossible to sort, and worse, they turned into ovens during the summer. The trucks had no air conditioning, and drivers plugged in small fans into the cigarette lighter for at least some relief. The next-gen truck does of course have AC, and the USPS has incorporated other features requested by the postal workers. All surfaces are non-slip, there are lights on the doorsteps, and there is a third sun visor for the windshield. The new trucks also have airbags, automatic emergency braking, and a collision avoidance system, all safety features that were missing from the old vehicles. Another major safety improvement is that trucks now can be unloaded from the side sliding door. Too many postal workers have been killed by oncoming traffic while unloading trucks from the rear. The safety benefits don't stop there. Unlike the Cybertruck, which is not allowed in Europe because it doesn't meet the most basic pedestrian safety requirements, the next-gen truck's massive windshield and low hood provide unparalleled driver visibility. USPS windshield and cap requirements are the primary reason for the truck's duckling design. The 5th percentile female at 4'1" had to be able to see over the hood, while the 95th percentile male at 6'2" had to be able to stand up in the cab. The low hood has another obvious benefit. One study found that a 10 cm increase in the frontal height of a vehicle led to a 22% increase in the pedestrian fatality risk, with the greatest impact on the survival rate of women, children, and the elderly. A 360-degree camera on the new truck further improves the safety of other road users. You may be surprised to hear that this thoughtful truck was built by an oddly named defense contractor called Oshkosh, which won the government's $9.6 billion contract to supply the USPS with 50,000 new trucks. The truck's journey to reality wasn't without drama. After a decade of development, the USPS initially planned a mainly gas-powered fleet. But when 16 state attorneys general and environmental groups cried foul, the Postal Service pulled a U-turn, committing to make 75% of the 50,000 vehicles electric. Each truck can travel 70 miles on a single charge, plenty for the average 12 to 15 mile daily route. Personally, the USPS's adorably awkward platypus duckling next-generation delivery vehicle is my car of the year, as it's a big win for workers and for pedestrian safety and a great example of radically prioritizing the public good. Please consider joining my Patreon to help me make more and better videos alongside the absolute legends Diddy Gipper, Brian Simpson, Needs More Cowbell, and Jakob Hediger. And finally, please subscribe and help me reach 35,000 subscribers.